Now let's begin with the next and a very, very interesting life process, and that is transportation. Now what do you mean by transportation? We saw that the food that we take in, it enters our digestive system. As you can see, the food entering the digestive system. Then inside the digestive system, the food is broken down into simple substances, which means it is digested. And then you can see the food getting digested. And then the digested food from the digestive system, it is absorbed into the blood. So you can see the food getting absorbed into the blood. And the blood carries this digested food to all the cells of the body. Also, similarly, we also saw that oxygen that enters the lungs through breathing is carried to all the cells of the body by the blood. So here you can see oxygen entering the lungs. From the lungs, this oxygen enters the blood, and then blood carries this oxygen to all the cells of the body. So from the blood, oxygen enters the cell, and inside the mitochondria of the cell, the food is broken down to produce energy, and along with that, carbon dioxide and water vapor are formed as a byproduct. Now this carbon dioxide, which is formed as a byproduct, is again carried to the lungs by blood. So you can see carbon dioxide from the cell entering the blood, and the blood carries carbon dioxide to the lungs. So we can say that a substance which is synthesized, meaning produced, or absorbed in one part of the body moves to other parts of the body. So this process is known as transportation. Now, the transportation in human beings is called as circulation. Now, obviously, the process of circulation requires some medium. Only when there is a medium, things can circulate in our body. Now, in human beings, there are two such media, and both are fluid media. So, in human beings, circulation takes place with the help of two mediums. The first one is blood, and there is one more fluid which is called as the lymph. Now first we will talk about the blood. Now students, blood is a fluid connective tissue. It is in the fluid form, it has got different types of cells, and it connects the different parts of the body. So we say that blood is a fluid connective tissue. But we will require a pumping organ to push this blood around the body, because our body is made up of millions and millions of cells. So blood cannot travel to every cell of the body on its own. So we require a pumping organ to push this blood around the body. And along with that pumping organ, we need a network of tubes to reach this blood to all the tissues of the body.